Welcome to Last Man Stands World Champs 2023. It's the final match of the day at Rhythm House. Beautiful scenic ground. The wind's picked up this afternoon. We've got a cracking match on the cards here. Daxina the Destroyers have won the toss and elected to bat. They're up against Delhi Lions from India, who's the Indian champions. So tough ask for Daxina Destroyers. Delhi Lions played 7-1-7, yet to be beaten. Daxina Destroyers, 49% win ratio, lost their last game, didn't have their best day out. I'll be looking to improve on that. In the commentary box is the one and only Ross Kaywood. Welcome, Ross.
Thank you, Bjorn. Always a pleasure, never a chore to be in the commentary box with you. Looking forward to this contest. It's going to be a test of character for the Daxina Destroyers and their leader, Preggy. They play their last man stands in the Johannesburg Premier League. So they do come from pedigree.
A useful outfit. Just need to find their rhythm here. They looked a little bit unsettled in the opening game. Bits and pieces were brilliant, but a lot of rubbish in between, so they'll want to iron out the wrinkles. Oscar would feel free to borrow that cliche anytime. It's a goodie.
I've just taken it down in my notepad. Just while we wait, I'll just try and get a quick update from what's happening at Pinelands.
Umpiring today is Tulani and Kirtley. Been fantastic today so far. A few difficult decisions there. One wicket that looked like a bum ball, but wasn't. We checked on the slow motion. Good decision given there by Tulani.
So Briggsy, Heritage Cricketers got to 155 in their 20. Twiliki is currently 21 for 2 with 5.3.
2 wickets down is the problem. Opening up from the Les Ryan end.
Is
howling down there.
It's Nav Sidhu.
He's started with a glorious shot. 1 bounce 4 into the covers.
Looks like Preggy means business today. He's in business.
He's come with a purpose. That's a good start to the innings for him. I like that. It's hitting straight down the wicket to the scaffolding is not going to be easy. So anything squarer is going to travel a bit easier. It is blowing out there. The bails have just come off. That's how windy it is. Give you an indication. A lot of batsmen have been caught at long on and long off. So you want to go a bit wider. Otherwise the wind just holds it up. In comes Nav.
I know in Wellington, New Zealand, beyond, it's the very, very windy place. And I've heard some afternoons when the wind is howling that it's almost impossible to keep the bails on. So,
and you don't want to make them too heavy either, otherwise it gets dangerous for the wicket keeper. You don't want an incident where what happened to Mark Barcher, where you take one in the face there.
Yeah. So sometimes you just got to play in good faith that the balls hit the stumps.
That's out.
Yep.
We might have to do that later on today. We'll see how it goes. Still not quite there yet.
So good start this for the Daxina Destroyers.
Skipper's on strike here, Linton Govender. I tell you the builders, you have to secure these roofs pretty securely. Can hear them rattling around above us. Quite protected here up in the Redham House school building.
Yeah, we've probably got one of the best views in the house here. This fantastic facility.
So nothing really in that first over. Good boundary by Preggy Kandan. Quiet start nonetheless for both teams.
So the new bowler Rajesh Sharma. I remember him from the Indian Super Series in Delhi back in March.
With two Sharmas.
Yep.
Who was the other one?
From memory, I'm not going to be able to tell you off the top of my head, but
Let's have a look at that. Let's pull it up here. I think they're brothers. I'm not mistaken.
it's a good shot there by Preggy, just running it down to third man. There's someone there. Must be a single.
Shivam Sharma and Rajesh Sharma.
Yep.
The two Sharmas in the side. Both quality players.
Sensible batting this by Preggy. Do you have any insights into how Preggy Kandan, is Preggy a nickname?
It is certainly a nickname. And I can only assume it's because it looks like he's carrying.
Okay. I thought it could have been because he enjoyed a Prager roll.
Possibly.
So 2 overs complete. Score is 10 for naught. Nav Sidhu continue with his spell. An ambitious appeal there for a caught behind by the keeper. Maybe trying to distract
wide, that. Yeah, I think
distract Tulani.
it worked.
Yeah,
Give
it
the
did.
wide. Few issues with the bails there. I think it might be time to take them off.
Yep. So just thinking of the tournament so far, beyond, off the top of your head, has there been any major upsets? Did we just seen a result that we thought, how?
Well, You'd have to say that the Butchers of Bow Desert beating Daxina Destroyers was an upset.
Yep, I'll agree with that.
But is it a major
Oh.
upset?
There's Navsidu. He's just off to start the first man-cad warning.
It was. He seems to confuse Devon because Devon stopped when he saw him and then he set off.
Oh, so Preggy's gone a few steps back now.
He's not happy with that. He's questioning the umpire. Into the wind. Won't reach the fielder.
Just one of those things in cricket that's always going to create a bit of ill feeling. But in the same light, you can't have batsmen and the non-striker stealing ground.
Just stay on your ground. It's not a problem here. It's time that sweetly has Preggy.
Oh, jeez, he's got a good arm. Oh,
Oh!
oh.
He was out for all money there. Trotting in. If that had been a bit straighter, he was gone.
Just the fielder had long off. Sorry, he's got a gun arm.
Gun arm with the wind.
So after
Nothing in it. It's a good start here from the Lions. I think they are a fantastic bowling unit and wouldn't expect anything less. They've got this game under control here. It's 13 without loss.
15 without loss after 3.
15 without loss. Apologies. Roscoe, thanks for correcting me there.
Sorry, just the umpire was a bit delayed in updating the app.
It could possibly be the connection, the internet connection. Okay, one player wearing the, what do you call it, the scarf. He doesn't enjoy the wind. Looks like character out of The Good, the Bad and the Ugly.
Yeah.
Those westerns.
I'd love to know the thinking behind that.
I think if you've got a little bit of a cold and the wind's against you, just it stops the you from the nose running.
Okay.
Yeah, we must keep an eye on that other game, Heritage versus Two Lickies. This top of the table clash, Group A. Preggy's looking good touch up.
He is, eh? Quality player. He has a good record. He's a very nice guy. A few chats to him over the years at different tournaments. Always keen for a chat, always very friendly.
Oh, he's okay.
Leg by, just down to fine leg.
So this is a massive Group D battle here. Daxina Destroyers really need a win, but they're up against a difficult outfit of the Delhi Lions.
Yeah.
All to play for. Delhi Lions on 8 points. Daxina Destroyers on 4 points.
If the Daxina don't get out of the group, they're going to rue themselves for their
Drop catches and
in their first game. They just were below par, weren't at their best by any stretch of the imagination.
they were about 15 wide, which out of 100 balls, that's low scoring game. It's criminal. Oh my word!
Just a confusion there. Governor looks down the wicket at Preggy. The death stare.
Preggy called yes. I think he's not going to be buying him drinks after this match.
He's not getting any Christmas postcard from Governor.
Always disappointed to get run out there. It was hesitation, yes, no, wait, maybe.
Yeah.
Great fielding.
Also, they would have seen that the fielder long off that arm.
Going with the wind. He's livid, absolutely livid. It's not the start that Daxina Destroyers wanted.
No.
They need to put that behind them now, Priggy. And the new batsman coming in, Matthew Botha.
I think if Priggy gets a 50 here and they win the game, all will be forgiven.
He needs to carry his bat here. 21 for 1. It's a gimme. Unnecessary wicket there. Botha on strike here. Looks like he's batting on middle. It's well played. We're going to look for 2 here.
It's good running.
Oh.
Put the field under pressure and force the fumble.
So this is the difficult 10 for the batting team heading into the wind. They only need to go, I would say, try and target 50 off this first 10 and then push it. That's a lovely shot using the wind there. That's the order of the day, this end. So if they can get to 55, 65 runs off this first 10 and then really push it the second 10, they should be able to get to 150, 160 here. Wickets in hand will be key. An appeal for LBW there. Solani says it's too high. Let's have a look at the replay. Let's hit him on the top of the thigh pad. That's going over. Another good over there by Navjot. Well, 3 overs for 19. Some tidy fieldings picked up the run out. So 29 for 1 after 5. It's probably worth an extra 10 on the other end, the score. So 30 is not bad. It'll be 45. They're bowling from the other end.
So just been handed some stats from our stats guru. Tournament leading wicket taker so far is Varma Casey Kaldindindi.
Man of the match of the previous game.
Yep. Followed by Abdul Quadra from Layla. Martin van Wyk, the Santon Royals. Brian Hubbard from Ush.
It just goes to show you can carry on playing this game till the ripe old age of 50 and still be competitive.
53.
53. Oh, it's a lovely shot. He's just clipped that. Wonderful stroke that.
So Matthew Botha.
It's using the pace. Good wrist work there. It's well bowled. Just giving that a little bit extra air. As Brajesh Sharma. Priggy on strike here. He's throwing the kitchen sink at that. It's just going to be one here. I don't think they'll try two again after that last run out.
No.
Push that one a bit wide. Boyta got off to a great start in his first game against the Butchers of Bow Desert. Then threw his wicket away. He'll like to make amends for that today. Looks like a useful batsman.
Yep. So 6 overs complete, 37 for 1. Priggy Kandan 15 off 13. Matthew Botha 13 off 8. I think both teams would be pretty happy with the way things are going so far.
Yeah, you can add an extra 12 runs onto that score with the wind. Navjot, solid as ever there. It's just bowling line and length, difficult to get away.
Yep.
Should be two here.
Oh, Priggy.
Oh, Priggy's gun shy after that. Run out.
Well, no, there's a fumble. So they got back for 2 in the end.
Takes them to 40. Having a little bit of a chat here. Keeper and the bowler.
Again, it's the Bales.
Talani got a bit of work to do there. Second attempt, he gets the cap. Gets a big cheer from the crowd.
Oh, it's good line and length bowling there by Nav. So one more ball of Navjot Sidhu's spell. Be pretty tidy, just 23 off it.
Oh, that's a good finish.
Very good finish. So 41 for 1 after 7. Priggy Kandan 18 off 16.
Played down the wrong line there.
Yep. So the order comes out for the batsman.
Can't be too tired.
Only 7 overs in. Must be some sort of message from the dugout. So change of bowler, Vikas Dixit.
He was useful in the Indian Super Series.
Priggy's gone big
That's huge.
into the school building.
In India, he was bowling a lot flatter and a lot quicker and just skidding it through, and he can't do that on this track here. So it just sits up nicely for the batsman, and the wicket's playing very true and Priggy taking full advantage. Missed out there.
I think Priggy got the message. Whatever they said to him worked. Gone again. Slapped it down to Cal corner. One bounce. Fielder will stop the boundary. I think the message was clear. Put your foot on the gas, boys.
It's good cricket. This is not the worst start from Daxina Destroyers because got wickets in hand here. A little bit behind the run rate. Projected scores only 126, but we know it gets easier the second 10 when we switch ends.
Yep. This is true, Beyond. So after 8 overs, the score's 50 is up, 50 for 1. Priggy Camden moves to 26 of 20. Matt Botha 15 of 11.
Rajesh Sharma coming into bowl his fourth.
Big swing there by Priggy. Slightly off topic, Briggsy. So good to hear the hardy dars again. Living in England, you don't get that bird sound.
I'm not a fan of the hottie dars.
Why not? They wake you up early.
Yeah, they're very noisy and they leave a lot of mess everywhere.
Okay.
You don't want them nesting in your garden. Destroy your roof. There should be a hunting season like they got in the States where you can just take a few out.
Priggy's gone big.
That's a great shot.
It's a great shot into the gap. 4 more. Went like a tracer bullet. Shot.
He's looking a good nick here. It's not pretty, but it's effective.
Priggy's looked good from ball 1 today.
Yeah.
Briggsy. He's a man on a mission.
Got the bit between his teeth.
Yeah. He's the inspirational leader of the Daxina Destroyers. It's gone again! That's huge! That's out the ground! Out the park! What a shot!
He's picked it up very sweetly, and earlier in the day, before the wind picked up, that would have been in number 17, Constantia Road.
Huge shot from the Les Ryan end.
Just Sharma won't like that. He picks up the pace.
It's great cricket.
Batting.
Such good cricket. Thinking cricket.
It's cat and mouse between the batsman and the bowler.
Chicken and egg.
I don't know if it's chicken and egg.
So after 9 overs, the score moves to 63 for 1. Priggy Camden 38 of 24.
So, yeah.
Matt Botha 16 of 12.
Dixit coming on to bowl his second. Priggy's on 38 from 24. Lovely knock for him. He'll need to get a 50 just to a little bit of insurance for the team.
He's missed out there.
Oh, he's cross with himself.
Single down to long off. I reckon any ball that is in Priggy's area is going to disappear.
Little chip there by Matthew Burt into the gap. Ease and grace. Great shot.
Thinking cricket. He knew there was a gap there. You could see the fielders move slightly.
Dixit's not happy there. He's given the old run a bit harder, pal. There's no chance the fielders had there. Good fielding there off your own bowling, hey Ross.
You've always got to, if you're going to do the hard work of your own bowling, then you've got license to have a go at your own fielders.
Yeah, that's 100%. Well, it's short. Lucky to get away with that.
So it's 10 overs. Going to switch. Score is 69 for 1. Preggy Kandan, 29 of 20, 39 of 26. And Matt Botha, 21 of 15. So good partnership building here. Setting the foundation for a competitive total.
It's a bit trickier with the wind. I don't think it's 180, 190 pass score anymore. I think they'll be happy with 150, 160.
I think
So
so.
a little bit of work to do. The projected score is only 138 at the moment. Delhi Lions having a little bit of a team talk there. They're not used to this free-flowing runs against them. They would have expected to walk this match. Could have a battle on their hands here.
It's the one thing with cricket, as we know, Briggsy, you can't be complacent. It's a funny game.
Never an easy match.
You know, mother cricket can always come back to bite you.
I had a few players knocking on the door of the first class team in Delhi. Plays the Ranji Trophy. I had a few guys at trials, but didn't make it, but still in with a shout.
New bowler, Gaurav Kumar. Right side medium. Not sure if that was a false start or if he didn't see the batsman wasn't ready.
He's just doing his run up there, Ross.
Not sure, is that allowed anymore?
Isn't it?
Don't think so. Whoa, cut him in half.
It's a yard quicker than anyone we've seen today. Good guess there.
He might have heard me saying he was right on medium.
Yeah, that was pretty nippy, yeah. And Devon batting without a helmet and glasses. Not advisable.
No. He's changing his guard. So maybe he's a bit surprised there was Preggy.
I mean, he's probably the same pace as his teammate Shahid Ishmael. Two of the quicker bowlers in the tournament.
Oh. Just
good fielding. Botha on strike. Preggy needs to be sensible here. 10 more for his 50 and then they've got one in the bank.
solid technique there from Preggy. Holding the pose, showing what a class player he is. Leading from the front. The Daxina destroyers.
Leg cut for one. It's a good start from Gaurav Kumar. That's the three coming off it.
73 for 1 after 11.
bowler coming on here. Pardeep Parashar.
It's gone big, Priggy. It's disappeared over, long on. It's a 6, huge 6.
In his half there. He says, that's my area, thank you very much.
As we mentioned, you don't bowl there to Priggy. It'll make you fetch it.
Takes him to 47. 3 shy of his 50.
It's a serious captain's knock by Priggy Kandan. Carrying his batcher. After running out, Linton Govender. It's gone again!
Huge.
That's huge!
Bit of work for you to do there, Roscoe. Just take a marker there. You have to fetch that at half time.
That's another huge 6, and that's his 50.
Fantastic knock there after running out his skipper. He's made up for it by... That'll be a relief for Daxina Destroyers. And now got a license to really attack these next 8 overs, 1 in the bank. 85 on the scorecard. Such a relief when you get that first batsman retired.
Yep.
As the batting team.
Just takes all the pressure off. Well batted, Priggy.
Getting a big clap from his teammates. Good to see.
Oh no, he's lost his cap in the wind. He's had to run double the distance.
False start there. The camera work's doing a good job there, following him as he. Fantastic work by our camera team. Well deserved. They're very tough for him. Popular man is Devon.
So the new man in is Shahid Ismail.
Just watch him bowl. He's comes off about 6 steps and he's pretty rapid. Is Shahid. Haven't seen him bat too much.
So the projected score is up to 149 now, Beyond.
I'll be happy with that.
Oh, it's a
Lovely
great shot.
Buerta. It's raced away to the boundary.
Such clever cricket. He knew the man was square.
His outfield is electric though. It's just got a feather on that and it's raced to the boundary. Now 1 ball to come here. It's been a big over for Pardeep Parashar. 17 so far. Short. They're going to be looking for 2 here. Settle for 1. So 91 for 1 after 12. 8 overs to go.
Good game so far, yeah, Briggsy. For a good bowling unit are the Delhi Lions. It's, up to the task are the Daxina Destroyers.
It's a big release over that for Daxina. 18 runs coming off it. Gaurav Kumar, he just went for 3 in his last over. Be looking for more of the same. There's a big gap between long on and long off. I think they've got 4 on the offside. That's a no ball. I can't do that.
Yeah, it's shot there by Matthew Botha. Going along nicely here. He's 28 of 20.
It's in the gap. A lot of work for the fielder to do.
Great shot there by Shad Ismail. In the gap. What a shot. 4 more runs. Daxina Destroyers building a solid platform here. They're not going down in this tournament without a fight beyond.
If they win this game, this group is wide open.
Absolutely.
They'll all be on one victory then. Ask for a change of ball here. This field, sometimes you've got to take what you get and be thankful they've got a ball.
Exactly.
Got old Les Ryan there, heading towards the US Embassy, looking for one of the balls that was dispatched.
Been a great help helping us. Our ball collections today. Jeez, that's quick. It's well bowled. Again, it's been a thanks to Redden for their hospitality. A fantastic facility. Players have had a great time. It's been amazing.
Well, it looks like the next World Champs will be in Australia, but I think we're going to pencil this one in for future events in Cape Town.
Yep.
Needs to get to the, just get some bats on ball here. It's good bowling by Gaurav Kumar. Shaheen doesn't need to panic. He's hit the boundary. Just needs to get a little bit of bat on. Use the pace of the ball. So 6 from 4. Gaurav's just stepped up the pace a bit here.
Cut away. There's protection out there.
Does well. The skipper. It's a wide ball.
So 13 overs complete, 101 for 1. That puts 31 of 21. Shad Ismail 7 of 5. So Paddy Parashar went quite expensive first over, going for 18. Looks like the Daxina strategy is to target Pardeep.
Let's see if they continue with that. Oh my word. He's played that, but 2 lengths too early there.
No.
He's threw a shot before it even got near him. Pardeep will enjoy that. A red dot ball for him.
It's a quick on ball there, eh?
Yeah, it's quick. Tossed it up to Priggy and he paid the price.
I don't know, it seems to be a trend here of keepers standing far back here.
Moving their third man much finer. I think he's going to be bowling arm balls all the way through here. He's taken the pace off that as I say that, and it's pops. Great delivery that. So much better over so far from Pardeep. 2 balls to go. Shahid Ismail on strike. He's on 8 from 7.
He's bowled a 24 footer from behind the crease.
So good 2 meters behind the crease.
That's
there.
one of my tactics that I like to use when I'm in the London leagues. It's a great shot there. Is man out there.
Disappointed with that. He timed it nicely. Just didn't hit the gap.
It's been
Much better over from Party Parashar. Just the 4 coming from it.
It's been a quiet spell for the Daxina Destroyers. If you look at their last 10 balls, few wides, lots of singles, no real boundaries.
Gurov coming back to ball his third. I just need to try and find a few gaps here. Use his pace.
Well ball there by Garav.
Buerta really has slowed up a bit here. He needs to get some bat on ball, get his rhythm back.
It's a great shot there by Matthew Buerta. He knew there was still the gap there. Timed it to perfection.
The difference was there he had his body momentum going towards the ball, not falling away from it.
Absolutely.
Welcome boundary. Give Kumar something to think about.
Oi!
He thought about it, dropped it short. And the batsman's got the better of him there.
I sailed over the field's minute fine leg for 6.
Into the wind and held up. Difficult catch, but half a chance. Let's have a look at this replay again. Difficult chance.
So 10 off 2.
Well played, it's good cricket. He'll have enjoyed that. Matthew Buerta had a little bit of a dry spell there, but finished that over very well. 1 to come. He's now on 44 from 27.
If he gets his 50, the next few batsmen coming in are just going to have to absolutely swing for the hills.
Oh, bowled.
So 116 for 1 after 15. Matthew Buerta 6 away from his 50. Shad Ismail early on in his innings, only 9 off 9.
A lot of dot balls. Like when Guru is bowling, you get any bat on it, it's a good chance of it going to the defence. And it's good wheels. Looks like they've got to change the bowler here. That's Vickers Dixit coming back on to bowl his third.
He's gone huge. It's disappeared over cow corner. Those bushes have been peppered today. Another 6. That's Matthew Buerta's 50. What a shot.
Lovely way to bring up your 50.
Hopefully we can retrieve that ball.
Nice to bat first and two of your batsmen come off, put a bit of scoreboard pressure on the opposition. Still got a job to do here, but chalk and cheese performance with the bat from their first game.
You know, it's like Briggsy. Sometimes teams need a bit of a get their one bad game in the tournament out of the way early on, and then they get into it.
Certainly do. You don't want to have that bad game against a side that you should beat. It's always uphill from there on. Les Ryan's done a great job there. I can see him
Find the ball for us.
Henry Horroff is the new batsman in. He can hit a long ball. Big man.
He's
a
well-known personality on the LMS circuit in Joburg.
He's retired 3 times from cricket. Keeps coming back for more.
Yeah.
Lovely chap. He just standing out his crease there.
Didn't know where the ball was.
It's lucky Henry was game aware. Told him to get back.
Oof. So they're all swinging hard, yeah.
Just to keep his head down. Let's watch the ball. He's trying a bit too hard there in the middle. Shahid Ismail.
So 4 overs to go. Projected score currently is 154.
The odd single wouldn't hurt Shahid, just to get the pace of the wicket here. At the moment he's just swinging and it's not working, so he needs to change it up here. You can't keep swinging if you're not hitting the boundaries. Just try something else.
Gone big. Henry Horroff, it's disappeared.
I've lost it in the sky.
It's flown over car corner into the car park. What a shot.
He's just hit that up. And
Henry Horroff on fire. Bowlers under pressure, Briggsy.
He's followed up that 6 with the wide. Henry Horroff looking for another maximum.
It's a great shot.
It's 4 more.
Into the gap.
Great over this for the Destroyers.
1 bounce. Behind backward points for 4 more. The Daxina Destroyers. Such a good cricket from the Daxina boys from Johannesburg.
Much better delivery there by Pardeep.
Expensive spell so far from Pardeep.
It's gone straight up.
It's gonna fall safely.
I want to come. It's wide. Wide of the batsman, not wide of the mark. Or bowled.
It's a good comeback there. So 35 in his 3. Ishmael's wanting to change his bat. Probably looking for something a bit lighter that he can swing harder.
Just to keep his head down, just relax.
Yeah.
136 for 1, 15 balls to come.
They're definitely eyeing 160, Briggsy. Could be out.
It's a good catch. Not easy out there in the wind. Oh, it's a good change of bat, that.
Yeah.
136 for 2.
Delhi Lions still very much in this.
100%, Ross. This is a lovely batting track. 160, if they even reach that, still probably below par.
Yep,
But it's something to bowl at, and there's scoreboard pressure.
absolutely. I think the message is clear from Big Henry Harhoff is swing hard.
Rudy Botha as the next batsman in.
Is he a former Rebel? Is that the right Botha?
I'm not sure, Ross.
No, I'm thinking of the...
There was a Rudy Grayling that still plays for the Rebels.
Oh yes, sorry, that's got my names confused there. Got my Rudies wrong.
This happens to the best of us. Oh. There's a bit of a streaky shot there. Should be two. Oh, it's gone over.
Oh,
Oh, it's disappointing for the fielder and the bowler. Did all the hard work.
I'm not sure if that scarf is getting in the way of his eyesight. He's made a few mistakes, has that fieldsman. Dropped a catch. Fumbled one over the boundary. The fielding coach not going to be happy with him.
It's not easy at the best of times, let alone we've only got half the vision. He's just left that one. I'm not sure why. Did he... Oh, what happened there, Henry? You can't take a run if you don't play a shot.
It's got huge!
That's just brute strength. I don't think he timed that at all.
It's got such a big reach. It's freed his levers through the line of the ball. It's disappeared over. Long on for another 6. Don't think that went out the ground.
He's clobbered it. Hasn't timed it very well. I think he's done his baton.
So 2 overs to go. The score is 147 for 2. Henry Harhoff moves to 23 of 10, striking at 200% plus. Rudy Botha just 1 off 1. Here we go.
So Vicker sticks it, coming in to bowl the 19th over. Keeper's in all sorts of trouble there. He's not happy with his bowlers. He's standing in no man's land. If I'm the batsman now to this guy, I'm standing outside my crease.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, he's bowled him. What a delivery.
Yep.
It's an important wicket, and it's a dot ball. So they heading into the tail. It's 147 for 3. Need to get bats on ball here and get Henry on strike. That's all he needs to do.
So Dinesh Govender, the new man in.
Lovely shot to get off the mark.
So there's no prizes for guessing what Henry Harhoff's going to do here.
It's in the gap.
Great
You're
shot
gonna
there.
have to run this. Nav does the tidying up there. 148. One ball to come. It's wide.
Just have to reball that one. Could be costly. The extra ball
151.
might go for a boundary.
Oh, it's well bowled.
It's a very good area. So tough to get away.
You just do the dull scoop there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy to say from the commentary box.
Score is 151 for 3. We're into the final over of the first innings. Daxina Destroyer batted first, up against the powerful Delhi Lions from India. They'll be very happy with this situation. Deshanth Governor's on strike. He's on 1 from 1. Newman at the crease. Gaurav Kumar's bowled very tidily. Into his fourth over here. He's gone for just 24 runs so far. Hasn't picked up any wickets yet. With 2 in the bank, they've got to go for it. Bat on ball. Bowled.
Well bowled, very well bowled. It's wide.
Well played there by Deshanth Govender. Get Henry on strike. Oh,
Very well bowled.
that's a good ball. That's a fantastic delivery. Not much you can do about that Yorker.
Sheesh.
Little nod from Henry as well. So well done to the
I
bowler.
think it's going to have to make the highlights reel.
This time of the game, it's fantastic delivery. Dot ball and the wicket. Projected scores come down to 156.
19.3.
161 at the start of the over. 2 balls to go. That's a good net.
So Ishmael Biku. 2 balls to go. It's a good shot there. There's no one out there.
Got to run though. We've got to run hard. There's 3 here. It's a lovely shot by Ishmael. Great running.
Very good running.
We've got to run hard again.
It's going to be too definite to. Good finish here for the Daxina Destroyers. So 158. Competitive total beyond.
I think they'll be happy. If you offered that to them at the start against this powerful Delhi Lions bowling attack, they would have taken that hands down.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back for the run chase.
Then we'll be back at the start of the second innings. Welcome back, viewers, to second innings of Daxina Destroyers versus Delhi Lions. It's a decent total put on there by Daxina Destroyers, 158 from their 20 overs, 4 wickets. Pick of the bowlers was Guru of Kumar and Navjot. Bowled very tidily. Then pick of the batsman is Devon Kandan and Matthew Burta, each putting on 50. Joining me in the commentary box is none other than the legend Ross Cawood. Opening the bowling, looks like it's going to be Shahid Ismail for Daxina Destroyers.
Good afternoon, everybody. We should be in for a crack of a run chase here at Redham. Final game of the day here. Looking forward to this one.
Should have a close game on our hands here. Daxina Destroyers will be looking for early breakthrough. Delhi Lions playing with the wind. It's a big risk. I wouldn't open from this end if I was Daxina. They get off to a fly here, hitting with the wind. Could be problems, but the leading dot ball bowler before the start of the today was none other than Shahid Ismail. So if he can string together more of those dot balls, pressure will build. The hard part is he bowls with offside, so there's no reason for him to bowl around the wickets. It's crazy.
Crazy. I mean, you're bowling around the wicket, you're going to drift onto the pads, you're going to serve it on a platter for the bowler, for the batter, which he's just done, and they're off the mark.
Unnecessary. I think he's been told to come over the wicket here.
That's better.
The pressure's been released though already. So Shivam Sharma is one of the top ranked batters at the Indian Super Series.
Yeah, he's a quality player.
So keep your eye on him.
You don't have that sort of reputation at that sort of tournament for no reason.
It's good pace.
It's a great shot.
It's an unbelievable shot, but they're not bowling to a field here. It's disappointing. That's a great start for Delhi Lions. They're only 11 without loss after one. Just the start they needed. And got to question the tactics here of Daxina Destroyers.
I mean, he has bowled it on off stump, and he's just clipped it off there, helped it on its way for a boundary. But he's got to be bowling wide of off stump.
Bowling wide of off stump. I'm not sure they should have opened from this end. It's the easier side to bowl from, to bat from.
Okay, so the new bowler is Ismail Biku.
Ismail Biku. He's the gun bowler.
Yeah.
Turns out, guns out.
Yep.
Lovely chap is Ismail. I think he's keen to come to the Indian Super Series with Durban Chiefs. I've got him on my radar. He's up for selection here. Let's see how he performs.
I'm also I'm on the recruiting drive for my London team, the London Hustle. If anyone out there is watching, looking for a fantastic tour to Chandigarh in India in March, please get in touch with Ross at lastmanstands.com.
Got any players that you're retaining from the previous season?
Fortunately not, Briggsy. Everyone that went on the tour was, had their Indian experience.
It's probably not a bad thing, given the results. A fresh start for the team. It's well fielded there by Ishmael Biku.
Yeah, they're a good team, quality team, but just a bit out of practice coming from an English winter.
English winter, different conditions, always an excuse. If you want one. Oh, inside edge. Can't coach that. Safest shot in the book. It's good fielding by the third man there. It's well bowled by Ishmael Biku. This is a good over.
No boundary.
To finish strong here, one to come. Christopher on strike. Should just be one. Good cricket here by Diddy Lyons.
Oh, it's good fielding there by Ishmael. Picked it up one-handed, whipped it in. So after 2 overs, Delhi Lions are 16 for naught. Arul 13 of 8. Shivan Sharma 3 of 3. Looks like there's going to be a bowling change already.
Not a bad call. Shahid Ishmael just too loose that first over. Didn't seem to have a clear plan.
Looks like Matthew Botha. Fantastic innings from him in the first innings. Him and Preggy got their team into a commanding position.
Batted nicely. He's going to have to do the job with the ball now. Shivam Sharma on strike. Just money for jam for him. He's so good on his legs. Like bowling too straight. I'm not sure about this field, Ross, but
I know it's one thing in going for the power play, but you've got to bowl to your field then.
well, he's bowling straight, so it's you've got to be bowling outside off, as you were saying earlier. If you're going to take the power play with 4 on the offside, you can't be bowling middle and leg.
No.
Take nothing away from Shivam Sharma. That was a class shot. Effortless.
Good comeback there by Matt Botha. Going to try and rush through his over.
Shivam Sharma just looks so confident at the crease there. A lovely technique.
Yep. Oh, it's just all the time in the world, eh?
That is a fantastic shot.
Matt Botha just dragging it down.
Shuffled forward there, and he saw him coming. Good gamesmanship from Shivam Sharma. Botha saw it, dropped it short, and he said, "Thank you."
Effortless.
He just pumped that along the ground. This guy looks a different class from what we've seen today.
Absolutely, Briggsy. If he gets going out.
So I think it would have been a better idea to open from the other end. It's a bit tougher. So the pace of the ball keeps changing when you're bowling into the wind, when you're hitting into the wind. And much harder for the batsman to get off to a good start.
And they seem very much intent on keeping their power play field, even though.
Oh, thank goodness they can only do it for one more ball.
Yeah. One more over, isn't it? It's first 4.
The first 4, correct. Yeah. One more over.
So 26 for North after 3.
Now they're on target for chasing this down.
Absolutely. As long as Shivan Sharma is there, the Delhi Lions will be pretty happy with the position. Again, they're sticking with this power play. So Ishi keeps it outside off stump. He's almost going to be bowling at 4th off stump. That's
Well, that's good fielding.
Although they've got to, that is the line you want to be bowling.
Oh,
if you're going to be
well done
having
by
the
the
power
keeper.
play.
It's taking off the pace. It's so much harder to hit a bowler bowling at this pace.
It's gone big. Is the man out there? Is he going to catch it? Oh!
It's 4 runs. Oof.
So, Christopher Earl getting into the action now.
The required run rate is just 7.6 and they're going at 9 and over. So, bit of problems here early doors for Daxina Destroyers.
Oh.
More work for Shahid Ismail. For an arm from the floor. At the stumps. Daxina Destroyers badly need a wicket here. Don't know where they're going to get it from.
Yeah, these Delhi Lions batters are looking all class.
Errol on strike.
Such a good shot there. Oh,
No, you can't stop it like that.
Ismail trying to do it with the sliding tackle with his feet, through his legs.
Let's have a look at the replay.
One man I feel that could get the breakthrough here would be Preggy. It's his day. It's his day. Batted well.
What? If you are going to bowl from this end, got your fastest bowler bowling into the wind. Possibly needed a slip in if you're going to take the power play. That ship has sailed.
So Linton governed a cap. Was he the old captain?
I think he's still the captain, and Delhi they shares the leadership with Devon
Okay.
Kandan.
Okay, so 38 after 4. Delhi Lions flying. Oh my word. Shivan Sharma's all class. Down on one knee. Helped it around the corner. Flew over fine leg for 6.
Problem is here for Daxina Destroyers, Ross.
Yep. He moves to 25, 19 of 9 already. been another great day, Briggsy, here in Cape Town at the World Champs.
It's just getting better and better. It's just getting started, Roscoe.
Yeah.
Oh, too eager to get that one. Just let it go through. What do they always say, you know, two hands.
Yeah,
Two hands and get your foot behind it.
exactly.
Get something behind it.
Exactly.
Schoolboy error there. I think he's just too eager to do well for his team and he forgot the basics.
Mr. Finlayson wouldn't be happy with that sort of fielding. Old coach of yours back in the day.
Well, I wouldn't call him a coach, Roscoe. He knew very little about cricket. He's more like a dictator. He wasn't a very good one either.
He told me my rugby reminded him of Nas Botha, so alluding to the fact that I couldn't tackle. Wasn't far from the truth.
I'll take that as a compliment. Nas Botha is one of the greatest flower halves the country's ever seen.
So 5 overs done. Score is 49 for naught. Arul 27 of 15. Sharma 21 of 11.
What we saw in the last match for Delhi Lions was that they didn't seem to bat all the way down. And it got a bit tricky for them towards the end. Daxina destroyers just need to keep that at the back of their mind, that the game hasn't gone away from them yet. They can get a couple wickets and change the game quickly, but at the moment it's heading in one direction.
It's a good looking shot there by Shivan Sharma. It's great feeling there.
Linton out of position there. I don't know what he's doing there. But great effort to stop that going. It looked like a certain boundary.
Body on the line. Daxina for life.
And
Shivan Sharma's got that.
should have given the batsman a warning there. Batsman well out of his crease there. They got a few warnings themselves. So what comes around goes around, Ross.
Absolutely. Just Shivan Sharma trying to upset the bowler's line with his length, with his shuffle.
He's well out of his crease there.
Talk about the non-striker.
Non-striker.
Someone should get a message to Matt Botha to say,
It just riles up the bats as well. They get really irritated.
Yeah.
So at this stage, any competitive advantage you can get might be worth doing. Let's have a look again.
yeah,
Afternoon shadows are creeping in from the blue gum trees.
what a sight. What a beautiful part of the world, Cape Town. Always a pleasure to come back here. That's a great shot.
There's no stopping that one.
Slapped it through extra cover, one bounce into the boundary. What a shot.
Christopher Errol's not quite as elegant as Shivam Sharma, but he's hitting it just as cleanly and he won't mind how they come.
No, there are no comments in the scorebook, Bjorn.
Thank goodness for that, Ross. Otherwise it'd be a few black marks next to someone's name.
So Delhi Lions racing along at the moment.
Anna.
4 more to Christopher Rule. He moves to 35 of 17.
It's all too easy at the moment for Delhi Lions. This is the easier end to bat on. We must keep that in mind. So they need to be going at this rate.
But you don't want the game to get away from the
You don't
Daxina
want
now.
them to only have to score a run a ball for the next 10. Because the boundaries will still come the other end. You can see what class batsmen these guys are.
So, change of bowler. The big man, Henry Harhoff, into the attack. Could he be the man to change the fortune here?
I had a word with Henry before the game. I gave him strict instructions. I said, I don't want to see what happened at Camps Bay High School again, ever again.
You said that?
I did tell him.
Yeah.
I said there was awful stuff from him.
Yeah.
Pathetic. He needs to pick his game up. He said it won't happen again soon. Apologized.
Bit of tough love.
Someone needed to say it.
Yeah.
3 wides in a row. It reminded me of someone else.
Oh, it's a good shot. Jeez. It's a great shot. Oh, it's good feeling there by
He's done
Ishmael.
well. Great work by Ishmael Biku.
Well-
Wasn't a bad ball that from Henry Harhoff. It's just a great shot.
Yeah.
One thing about Henry Harhoff, he's got more variation than the other bowlers. So he can do it. A slower ball that's quite hard to pick.
Oh, such good batting.
Well, that's 4. Save your legs.
4 more.
Difficult for the skipper here. He's just got such good.
Angles.
Yeah, he's just working the field. Just controlling the game where he wants to hit it.
He's got extra cover boundary, getting his serious steps up.
Bowling nice and full. You know what? We haven't seen any bounces at the guys. They haven't varied that enough. You
Yeah.
saw when Gaurav was bowling, he would drop it short, 1 and over, just to keep the batsman honest. If you're not going to do that, if you're not going to drop any short, then I think that third man you can move very wide there. Devon's still in a conventional third man. That's a short one.
It's gone short.
Short and not quite as accurate as Gaurav Kumar bowled it. He was bowling it around the chin height. That just sat up nicely. He said, thanks very much. Some tea time for me. Tea and cake.
Meat and drink, as the Brett Proctor would say, Super Sport. Daily Lions running away with this.
Money for nothing. My chicks for free.
Shivan Sharma on fire, as is Christopher Rule.
It's a better ball. Just rolled his wrist there. He's a big, strong man, Henry Harhoff. If he's going to drop it short, he really needs to put more effort into it and get the ball up higher. Want it in the batsman's eye line. These guys are too good for anything else. Oh, it's a good ball there.
That's a good comeback by Henry Harhoff. So, 7 overs complete. The score is 75 for naught. Christopher Rule and Shivan Sharma fast approaching 50s.
That's 84 from 65. Run rates at 6. Required run rates at 6. And they're going at 10 and over. So
looks like they're bringing back Ishmael into the bowling attack.
I wouldn't mind them bringing in Kandan to slip here. Telling him just to let loose. Let's get a breakthrough. Let's get a wicket here. Stop one of them from getting a 50. Preferably Shivam Sharma. Needs a few Yorkers. Short ball. Needs a bag of tricks here. Something needs a little bit of magic. It's a much better length.
Yeah.
If I just started with this field with him. What can he do here? Charging in. Have a go. Yes! Great fielding by the keeper there. They needed that. Keep the game alive here for Daxina Destroyers. They're in all sorts of trouble. They needed a little bit of luck, and they got it. What a throw from the keeper.
What's the keeper's name, Björn?
But no idea. I can't see. I'm a bit of an old man. Need to get my glasses on. What a throw. You don't often see a keeper hitting the stumps. Not renowned for their arms. Big team talk going on by Daxina Destroyers. Christopher can hold his head up high. What an innings from him. Great knock.
So could that be the wicket that changes the fortune for the men from Johannesburg?
I don't know, but it's a bit early days for that, but maybe it's the start of something to work with now.
So we've got the two Sharmas, Rajesh and Shivam, at the crease now. Starts to the wide.
Who's the keeper?
It's a great shot by Rajesh Sharma. Short and wide from Shahid Ismail, and he just slapped it into the gap. Behind backward point.
Can't bowl
4
there,
more
Ross.
runs. As you say, can't bowl there. The bowling coach is not going to be happy with that.
Looks like he tried to roll his wrist, but didn't take the pace off. He needs to vary his pace a bit more. A lot to learn, this young quick bowler.
Good comeback there by Shahid.
Comeback. So I've just got word that the wicketkeeper is Deshant Govender. Some tidy work. Well done to him.
I've made note of that. That's going onto the highlight reel tonight. Presence of mind. Keeper to take off his glove, throw down the stumps. Well bowled there by Shahid.
So better over from Shahid.
Better length.
So 83 for 1 after 8. Delhi Lions in firm control of this match. But it's cricket, anything can happen.
Yep. They do have a longer tail than normal than they did in Delhi in March this year at the Indian Super Series.
Now we saw that in their first match. Just stumbled over the line against Oosh.
Yep.
A low scoring game. 97, I think they were 6 down. Gave away a few chances at the end as well. So 1 brings 2, as they say.
So
Looks like
the main man, the inspirational leader from Daxina, Preggy Kandan, into the attack. Marshalling his troops. It's a good start there.
it's a great start. Decent appeal. It's the batter under pressure there. Keeps him honest. He's going to try and use this feature.
Oh my. It's gone like a tracer bullet.
You could see it coming. He just shuffles down the track and absolutely hammers it. It's a cuts above this guy. And Devon, lucky it went over his head there, otherwise he'd be in hospital.
I don't think they would have been more than a meter above the ground, all the way to under the scaffolding.
Dev's hands were there, and it's
Oh, my word.
dropped that one short. You can't bowl there. Don't know where you can bowl to this guy. That must be his 50.
Absolutely.
I think
Well batted to Shivan Sharma.
that's fantastic stuff. Lovely to watch. Easy on the eye.
All the time in the world.
Shots around the park. I think he's caught the eye of the Indian selectors for our World Cup in Kenya later. He must be a shoo-in as an opening bat. Doesn't get better than that.
Absolutely.
I think no one's striking the ball better than him in this tournament. And the only one that's up there with him is possibly Jandre Johnson from Masagami. Both have a lot of time on the ball. He's going to be happy with that. 53 from 26. A difficult wicket at Camps Bay, where he didn't score many. That he enjoyed. Big smile on his face. Teammates giving him a round of applause. New batsman is taking strike. Vickers sticks it. What can he do?
So 2 new batters at the crease. Oh my word. That's great fielding.
Is that Ishi?
Ishi.
Great fielding there in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. I think Devon owes him a beer there. Fantastic stop. 97 for 1 after 9. 62 from 55. We're tidy over here.
As you say, Briggsy, Delhi Lions here are at this stage cruising to victory, but they do have a tail longer than normal. Somehow,
Just wish they had opened from the other end. Would have just made it a little bit more tricky.
absolutely.
If that's going to be 4.
That's meat and drink for players of this caliber
Linton's got to do better than that. You can't drop it so short.
at that pace.
Even I would hit that for 4.
Again, too
Straight
short.
to the fielder. He's got away with that one. But you're right, it's more of the same.
You've got to try keep the batsman guessing in this format. You can't be bowling the same length, same lines, otherwise it just becomes too easy.
A bit of work for Preggy there.
Swoops around. Absolute athlete is Priggy. Watching him bat today. Pleasure. Looks like his wife and little kid are supporting him on the boundary.
That's got to be the keepers there. It's keeper or bowler.
Oh.
She's done well to stop at the keeper. It was very loose. Should have been the keepers there. Oh, he's done himself an injury. It's not looking pretty out there for the destroyers. Yeah, walk it off, son.
He's a warrior.
Destroyer.
Oh my word.
Just using the wind, ease and grace.
Another 6 there.
It's a problem with opening from this end when it's just free flowing with the wind. Anything you touch just shoots to the boundary. You hit that at the other end, it's into the wind, it just holds up.
Absolutely.
One feels it's just the game's got away from Daxina here.
So switch of ends, 111 for 1 after 10. Again, Briggsy, I don't know if it's just this week, a lot of Nelson scores we're seeing.
Well, the Daxina destroyers need the Nelson to work for them here, pick up a wicket.
Just bowling, just length, just allowing the batsman to free his arms through the ball. Disappearing into US territory. So does US law apply to that building? Or do you know the ruling or what happens with embassies?
That's US soil there.
Yeah.
You're not allowed in, Russ, unless you've got your US passport.
No, not yet.
You have to send a perver out there to go and fetch the balls. Right, so 10 overs to go.
48 or 50. So as we said, we didn't want them to be needing a runner ball from this end.
You want them to have to go aerial from this 10, and fortunately they can do it in singles. She feels like the wind's died down a bit. It's moving Rudy Botha to conventional fine leg.
Good bowling.
Great bowling.
Oh,
This could be out. Too much to do for the fielder. Too much to do. But creates chances, Shahid.
Yeah, he's got a good short ball when he gets it right. As you said, you can just see how its ball holds up in the wind.
See, I can just do it in singles now, and they know it. It's well bowled. It's good stuff from Shahid Ismail. He's got the wrong bowler here.
Okay, so Linson governed up. because Dixon was looking for 2. Wisely decided against it. Rajesh Sharma's raced to 23 off 11. Oh,
It's a lovely shot, delicate.
great shot. Would have gone down the throat of first slip, but not
It's
to be.
clever as well because he's hitting with the wind again.
Yep. Sorry, a gully. It was not square that I could see from up here. Clever cricket from Rajesh Sharma. On the slow ball, pushed out to extra cover. Be cut off. So just an update from Pinelands.
Oh! That took off. Yeah, it's caught. What a catch. Bold.
So
Great bowling there. It's the breakthrough they needed.
So could there be a twist in the tail here, Briggsy?
Anything's possible, and one brings 2.
So an update from Pinelands. Royal London CC bowled out for 129 in 17 overs. CPI hot shots just started the innings. 2 for naught in the first over.
So 123 for 2 after 12. I've got 1 in the bank though. I won't be too worried about the wickets.
So it's less than a run a ball now. 36 or 40. So wild. He's taking the keeper's head off.
I thought he caught that and it was an edge off the bat.
Yeah.
Missed it completely.
So
Great delivery.
Get that on the highlights reel. Linton governed a wicket.
End of the 11th over. End of the 12th over. Let's have another look. It's come down the wickets and it's just top of off. Can't ask for more from your bowler. Wickets mean prizes, Ross.
I do. So what's that?
Shahidi Ismail coming back onto ball. Beaten him for pace there. Lucas sticks it. A little bit too quick for him.
A lot of chat going on the field, yeah, for the Daxina.
It's a second. It's the tail of 2 10s.
The spirits are up. You've called it from the start, Briggsy. This 10 was always going to be different.
It's good cricket from Delhi Lions. They just need one a ball.
Looks like Shahid's found an extra spring in his step. Oh, that's quick.
That's a proper bouncer.
Yeah,
He should have done that in the first over that he bowled.
that is quick.
Got his rhythm up.
That's definitely 135 clicks,
That's
you reckon?
a yard clicker than he's bowled today. Don't know why he didn't do that the first over.
Correct.
Just keeps the batsman a bit honest. They don't get onto that front foot so quickly.
Yeah.
So run out chance here. It's good running. Great running. Good cricket. A little bit of tension in the air now.
Yep. So I think if we can keep these batsmen in, strangle them for a bit in terms of runs.
Catch that. Thought it went straight back to the bowler. With the glare in our eyes, yeah, battling to see it.
Glaring sunshine.
So there's much better stuff here from Shahid Ismail.
It's just a pity that I think he's got one more over only.
I think he's done. I think the scorecard's wrong. They gave one of his overs to Priggy. I'm pretty sure of it.
Priggy has only bowled one over. Eh?
Yeah. Not sure how they confused the two lads.
Yeah, they are different athletes.
Controversial. Ishmael comes on to bowl at the fifth over. Ishmael. Yeah. It's the opener for the fourth. Ishmael Shahid. A little bit of magic needed from Devon.
Oh, it's a great shot to go to.
Oh. Got enough on it to stop it.
Good stop by Rudy. Get back for two, saved a certain boundary.
Almost want him in 5 yards if they're going to bring him off the boundary. If he hits it clean, it's going to stay hit. The wind's just died down, which favours the batting team. It's a great shot. So the fielders are coming in for Gaurav Kumar.
It's good bowling this by Priggy. So
131 for 2 after 14. 28 from 30 balls.
if the Daxina destroyers can get through a couple of tight overs here, creates a bit of a panic in the Delhi Lions change room. There might be some rash shots played. It's dot balls, all about dot balls now for the Daxina destroyers.
And if they can get out Vikas Dixit, there'll be panic stations for Delhi Lions.
Might be a bit of a traffic jam in the change room.
Well, the bowler's got to get that one, otherwise it's easy too. Not sure he should have thrown that one in. Could have been overthrows there. .26 from 29. It's a good call to keep Henry Harroff up.
That's good running. These guys are quick between the wickets. These twos are proving crucial here for the Delhi Lions.
And Ishmael Biku is not that quick, so fielders don't need to be on the boundary there on that fine leg. You can come 15-20 off. They're not big hitters like the Sharmas are.
Oh, as you say that.
Could have gone anywhere. Oh, my word. Jeez, dude.
So there's a great effort. Commitment there from Shahid. Could have seriously hurt his lower back.
Yeah, I thought he did do himself an injury there. But he's young and fit. Just bounced off it. The drainage area.
So it's just 20 of 27 now.
Yeah, they need to get Vicker sticks it out to have any hope of winning this game. And he's looking more and more comfortable at the crease.
It's a great shot. What a shot. A few bounces into the extra cover boundary. 4 more to the Delhi Lions. Unbelievable scenes here in Cape Town. Redham Oval.
Oh, Delhi Lions look like they're going to hold on to the unbeaten record.
So 15 of 25.
I think the Daxina Destroyers aren't too bothered about the bonus point. They need to win, having coming off the loss.
Delhi Lions bonus point.
So that's why they brought the field in. But Delhi Lions going for the bonus points here, that's for sure. That's a quick ball. That's buys.
So 14 or 4 for the Delhi Lions for the bonus point win.
I think 14 or 3, yeah?
Oh, sorry,
It's okay, Ross. I know you got a Kids Boy maths education there, so it happens to the best of us.
See a bit of a trend of good old warning of man-cads.
What goes around comes around. Oi, oi, oi. They're going to get the bonus points here.
It's a great shot there, straight over Preggy's head. A few bounces into the boundary, 4 more to the Delhi Lions.
He's looked a bit shaky when he first came in, Gaurav Kumar, but now he seems to be seeing it like a beach ball.
Yeah.
Lovely shot again. It's another boundary. Oh, great work by the fielder in the deep.
Using the trusted size 13 boot.
That was Joe Lombard. That's a size 8.
Can't do it.
That's so it might be the scorers just switched the figures around from one of the players. But we can sort that out after the match. We've got it at hand here. It's just difficult to do it on the live scoring now.
All seems to have been resolved.
Priggy's actually got an extra over after this, but might be much ado about nothing.
So 8 of 21 is the equation. 7, sorry.
I may as well bring in the field here. Just 3/4 for that kind of miss-hit shot there. So
1-5-3 for 2 after 16. Just a paltry 6 of 20 balls. It's been another great day here in Cape Town at the World Champs. Hope you've enjoyed all the coverage, the masterclass commentary from both grounds. So Matthew Botha back into attack. His first 2 overs went for 22. He's fighting a bit of a losing cause here. Helped on its way, 1 bounce over, backward square leg boundary. It's curtains for Daxina Destroyers. That's 2 losses from their group games.
And they were in this match, man for man. They just didn't quite have their tactics right.
I think they might now be eyeing out plate trophy. They'd be a tough team to beat in that competition. So scores are tied.
Convincing win once again for Delhi Lions.
Consolation in that the Daxina Destroyers take away a losing bonus point. That's the ball game. Delhi Lions 2 from 2.
Thanks for another great day, Ross Kaywood, and well done to all the teams and players and the umpires and officials today. That concludes our coverage of the Last Man Stands World Champs. Fantastic day of cricket. Delhi Lions victorious once again, chasing down Daxina Destroyers' target of 162 in the 17th over. The players shake hands and we'll bring up the final scorecards, but from me, that's it, and we'll see you again tomorrow morning early. Ross Kaywood, thanks for a great day.
Thank you, Bjorn. So the Delhi Lions scorecard: Christopher Rule ran out 35 of 18. Shivan Sharma, masterclass from him, 53 of 26. Rajesh Sharma, 29 of 14. Vikas Dixit, not out 26 of 20. And Gaurav Kumar, not out 17 of 9. Just wait for the bowlers' figures. Shahid Ismail, 3 overs, 0 for 22. He did bowl with some wheels. Ishmael Biku, 3 overs, 0 for 30. Matt Botha, 2.3 for 31. Linton Governor, 3 for 32. Henry Half, 1 over, 0 for 14. And Priggy Candon, 3 overs for 31. From all of us, the Last Man Stands, good morning, good evening, and good night. See you tomorrow.